We're streaming live, so we've got about 1,000 people watching us tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm good.
Yep.
I'm really delighted at the campaign that we've ran. I think we've put in a really good effort across the whole country. I think we've shown that we have potential to be the fourth biggest party in Scotland.
Good.
We're now just waiting to see what the results are. So.
Okay. So what have been the main issues for you as you speak to people?
Over the campaign?
Yeah.
So, I mean, the big ones, obviously the aesthetic cuts coming our way, about how we can address that inequality. So for us, taxes, housing is a huge one for people. All the kind of confusion with benefits, but the power's coming our way, so pushing it how we can actually make that fairer and more caring. So there's been some of those big ones round the doors. People concerned about the cuts possibly coming to we've passed down to local councils as well. So the ones that you would expect.
So housing and welfare have been the big ones for everybody. But as the Green Party, you've obviously got your more environmental side. So I take it fracking has been a big concern. Yeah, fracking. That goes without saying. It's what was one of our big headline themes. It's something that actually voters bring up with us. They want a party that's committed to banning fracking once and for all in Scotland, and we've made that commitment. And I think it's been a big concern. Surprisingly, not even just in the areas that it might be affecting, such as Falkirk and Earth and stuff. Actually, in Glasgow, it's a big issue because folk want to see that we've got a future jobs industry that's about a sustainable industry and sustainable jobs, and not fracking, which is dirty energy, but it's also short-termist again. So folk are, from that industry point of view of how do we get the jobs that we need to actually invest back into places like Glasgow. So Okay. What else? Have you enjoyed the campaign?
Yeah.
Has it been enriching for you?
It has. It's been. Do you know? I was chatting to Kat Boyd earlier. We were at a BBC thing and we were having a chat. And I think what's been great about it is actually connecting with the issues again, and in a way that the kind of people in the community are starting to take stock. And it's a temperature gauge of what's going on in Scotland. What are the issues we're concerned about? What's facing us in the next 5 years? And actually how can we work on some of those issues? So I think it's been really good from that point of view to actually mobilise people around some of the stuff we might expect to come our way in the next 5 years. Starting to mobilise and coalescing around them, and actually obviously forcing parties to actually come up with ideas to start to solve them. So I think it's been good from that point of view. Some of the most lively hustings and stuff I've been to were the disability hustings, where there was huge numbers of people turning up and actively engaging with the issues, obviously because they're very angry, because the situation with disabled people is that their kind of income and their security has been threatened, and I think that obviously politicises a lot of the issues and brings people out.
Absolutely.
But they've been the most enriching because it's great to see that people are actually getting politicised and they're not just going to be kept down, but they're coming along and demanding more of our politicians.
It seems that Scotland has changed. It's not just rhetoric. People are far more politically engaged. They're researching their subjects and they're proposing their own solutions far more now than they ever were. Which is great. I am disappointed in the turnout. I thought it was going to be a lot higher. Obviously, I don't know what the actual, if there's not going to fully declared turnout for Glasgow. I think there was a 56 for...
There's been 48 for some areas. 48 for some areas.
48 and 56,
so,
it's
even if it's up from what it normally is, I think just the fact that still kind of the 50 or half or less than half of the population are actually getting out to vote, I think for me there's bigger issues there about what is it that we're doing wrong in our democracy, that we're not actually engaging folk enough to actually come out and take part in our politics. So that for me that's a wider issue that I'd like to see us tackle, and I think some of it is about handing power back to communities and engaging them more, because I think we saw from the referendum that when it's not party politics, people can coalesce around big ideas when they feel that their vote matters. But actually when you think that it's already a done deal, the person who's going back into government is already sealed and dealed, my vote's not going to make a difference, I think that's not very helpful for our democracy.
Excellent, thanks very much for speaking to us.
Cheers.
We wish you all the best tonight.
Thank you.
Is it two candidates that you're hoping to get in the Parliament?
Hopefully get Patrick re-elected, and I'd love to be in there as well, but it's looking tight, so we'll see, see what happens.
We wish you all the best. Thanks very much.
Cheers. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Cheers.